Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3 and Black Ice version 11.2.1 and the Japan campaign. And well, where we left off, we were getting ready to invade possibly India or the United States. Pardon me. And as you can tell, I have already made my decision to invade India. Now, we did also take Australia in the last episode. And rather frustratingly, Australia needs to just turn this out and deal with it over here. Like, I don't really understand why they can't sort out this, but whatever. They should be able to soon enough, and it's going to distract some American forces. But what we're doing is we're doing a naval landing in India, and the aim will be to support Afghanistan, keep them in the war, make this front not be quite as much of a bottleneck as it is at the moment, because right now we're just... It's a bottleneck. It's very difficult to break out of things over here. And... we've got a fair amount of marines and things that we can use to land, so that's what we're going to do. And that's not too bad. RAF regiment can easily handle that. And what looks like a very simple landing at Madras, actually. Speaking of simple, well... now that we've done that, what we're going to do is we're going to take our transport fleets. Now, we're going to land you, and we're going to land you, and then the rest of you, fine gentlemen, we're going to extradite everyone else. And we're actually going to head down over to here. Because I would quite like to get this island as well. Because I think it could be a really good jumping off point. And it would give us an opportunity to get some units together. And, ooh, some more CAGs. It's rather interesting. I thought we were out of CAGs, but obviously not. And we do have a lot of air units over here. In fact, once we get some air bases and things, Madras has got a level 6 air base. I think we've still got, we've still got a few units. Yeah, let's take you guys, and we'll bring you over. And we're going to favour the Navy this year once again. Let's get you into place. And we'll take a couple of units and bring them that way. Everyone else, load on up. And make your way around to Colombo. Get those air bases going. And we've got a victory on our way over here. Not long now. Lovely. And I think right at the base of India over here, what would be really good is to take all of these units and get them over to here and try and hold things in place for a little bit. So we're actually going to attach you to the 1st Army Group. And we can spread ourselves out a little bit. Lovely jubbly. And then we can also get the last of our naval landing units. Oh. Ah, well, that's rather interesting. That's going to mean that we're going to actually send you up there for the transport. Oh no, we're going to rebase. Yeah, and then we'll send the other ones down south. And then we can take that. And that's their ports dealt with. We've got our units in place nearly. see. I want us to break out. And this looks like a nice little solid victory over here. And if you can hear something in the background, that's the England game. I don't normally watch England, but for a change of pace, why the hell not? Okay, so acoustic torpedo. Is there anything else we want on here? Probably not at the moment. And oh, TB class and motor torpedo class. How could we forget those? Let's try and build that up a little bit. And we're now going to take our fleets. Well, our units, I should say. And we're going to start moving on up. We're not going to let them escape. We're going to surround them. Lovely jubbly. And there's another level 3 airbase here, which makes me think, can we get some additional air support in place? Probably we can. Let's send over some more air units. And the same thing down there. We can get some more fighters. And yeah, we're going to bring them in over here. And then we've got a level 3 airbase there. Now, we do have, I believe, some light bombers that would probably be very good from that island. It's going to be our floating airstrip. Level 7 there. Oh, medium bombers. And you... yeah, we're going to send you guys over to here. And a level 10 airbase. That'll do for now. Right, so you can head there, you can head here, and we'll start sending our light armor, some of our faster units, just to start breaking out a little bit, because we've got a lot of armor, and a lot of it's not particularly great, but we just need to break out a little bit of this one particular bridgehead. And the governor's bodyguard's being dealt with. And looks like some... oh, there we go. Some free units of... yeah, that's good. That's what we want to see. Okay, and I don't see anything that's sort of a primary target at the moment. Let's try and break over the river with these units though, because what would be really good is if we could break over the river sort of going up a little bit. And what I'm hoping this is going to do is it's going to cause the AI to wing a whole load of units from over here over to here. That's the hope, but we'll see. There we go, and that's a nice victory there. I'm quite happy with this against the Brits. And I'm thinking one further opportunity is to try and land around Bombay with 3 Marine divisions. But we'll have to see. And it does look like we're finally winning that battle. After a little bit of an ongoing, what feels like never-ending cascade. Right, we're going to take you that way, you're going to go that way, you're okay. It's a guard infantry division, so that should be okay. Actually, take the guard that way and we'll take you that way. Yeah, that's perfect, and we'll support that battle there. Like so. You can head up to there and just help with that. I don't imagine the garrisons are going to do a massive amount. We are defending. Take the cav that way and actually move up to here. Lovely jubbly. And get ourselves another port. And let's create another army group. And we've got a level 5. Yeah, we do. And then let's just get them into here. And that's a nice victory there. No complaints about that. And getting ourselves another air base. And this is what we wanted. We wanted a general push. And it looks like we're about to sort of surround again some of the areas down here. Brits do not like this at all, I can tell. And someone's just scored. Who scored? Ah, Germany. Of course they did. Of course the Germans scored. 1 minute, let's just watch this together. It's weird because they put the football on Channel 4. No one puts the football on Channel 4. Oh, it looks like England have fucked up maybe, just based off the way the players are reacting. Let's have a look. Shocking defending. Schoolboy. How absolutely useless. And we're now over... Yeah, we're definitely over 100 leadership now, which is pretty good for Japan. Normally it's one of the things that Japan lacks a little bit, is the leadership element. And let's try and get over the river there with you, because you're heading that way, so you can actually support that battle as well in a moment. And yeah, some of our infantry and things is able to move up, so that's good. And what would be really nice now is a breakout from here. But the Brits are going for it. I've got to say, they've got some decent units. You know, they are not fucking about. They're definitely giving us a little bit of a ride, but... Oh, hey now, what is this over here? That's unacceptable. Let's do a little bit of air superiority and help out. And the same thing again over here. And we can help out with some bombers from our bases here. Let's get you over the river there. Let's get you to head down. Right, so that's turning the tide of these combats in our favour. Should go green on both of these in a moment. Yeah, does look like it. And we are taking sort of some of these areas without much of a massive fight, which is kind of nice, because we're going to be taking the base of India without having to do too much. We've got our tanks and things heading on up. Reinforcements will start to collapse a little bit on the Battle of Hyderabad, which is a major city. There's actually an opportunity here for a little encirclement, so I think we will take that. Don't like the lack of fuel, that's less good. Should have more than enough ports to deal with all of this. And we're finally out of the bad terrain that we were having to deal with. And what I'm now considering, as I say, is an attack on Bombay. Because we won't be that far from them. 1, 2... Yeah, it's not an easy place to attack though, because there's 4 provinces. So ideally we would have a couple more units. But, oh well, it is what it is. we can actually support that attack there. And also get you going to help out as well. And we're going to help there as well. I think air support's going to help turn the tide of some of these. In fact, it's massively helping. And we've just broken through across the line here. So we're actually going to take you that way. You're going to follow up. And you're going to head over there. And we're going to start, hopefully, pushing on into, Mysore, which is always a place I think of because of Empire Total War, because that's one of the nations in that game. And this form of blitzkrieg is going quite well. This up here is going less well. I mean, seriously, the British going absolute ham in a couple of spots. Okay, so you're moving to there, you're moving up to there, you can move there, you can go, actually move back a little bit. This has got really bad supply for some reason. You're going to head there, you're going to go there. And we're actually going to take you up a little bit. And then we're going to support this combat with that air group. And in fact, can you reach? No, you can't, but you can reach there. So we'll end that there with you, and hopefully... Okay, so if they can reach, they definitely can. So we're going to do a little bit of air superiority in a couple of places. And we're going to use you to help support the bombs as well. Good old bombing missions. There you go, bombers are helping out. In fact, I'm going to get you involved as well. Take both units that way because you're going to support there, you're going to head there, you're going to go there. So we might as well get them all in. And then you, fine gentlemen, are going to attack and deliver me Bombay. And we're finally going to get this one to turn in our favour as well. And moving up on Mangalore as well. So pretty much the whole south of the country is going to be under our direct supervision soon enough. Still got a lot of units sort of in that part of the world though, which is a shame. And this is what we keep getting, these fuel and money events. So I'm not going to turn that down because it's massively helping us. And, 31, and, is that another? That is another research product, or project, so we can get the next level of motor torpedo boats. We can probably decrease the amount we've got on officers as well relatively soon, but, well, you know what, we will. We'll put it down to 10 so that we can do some of these, because there are a fair amount of stuff to get. So some of that stuff's going to be done very quickly. And you, and then we've got one more. We can get cruiser anti-air focus, which I'm not sure I want actually. I'd rather get the light armament. Yeah, there we go. Happy days. So some of those are going to be done ridiculously quickly. And has that helped? Yeah, that's definitely helped Afghanistan. Seems like they have sort of moved up into position a little bit more now. Okay, we've got some units moving there, and you guys are freed. There we go. And we're actually going to strategically redeploy you up to there, and just get you involved like that. Right, so off we move. And have we got any more close air support anywhere? I think we do. I just can't remember. Yeah, there and there. So what I'm going to do is, do we have any solid air bases? Level 4 there, level 7. That's good. Let's get them in. They should have relatively good range with which to help out all of those. You got it? Good range to help out all of those? No, apparently they're resting. It's important they get their rest. You know, we're in a combat situation, but as long as they get their rest, that's all that matters. And, yeah, our next naval landing is on the way. And we're going to take all of these units. And we're all going to go into Bombay together. Because it should be, theoretically, an easy grab. 50%, that's actually a little bit more than I thought they were going to have. So we can provide a little bit of support. We can send a couple of units up in that general direction. And the gold mining and things is coming in quite nicely. And I did finally do like the rubber mine and a few other little bits. Single engine movability focus. Yeah, that's good. Let's get the cruiser rudder and the armor thickness. So a lot of those are going to be done very quickly. And 11th Army is starting to shatter. In fact, the whole Indian subcontinent looks like it's heading in towards our ownership. UK sending some troops though. This is some next level stuff now. Now the question is, can you guys collectively break one single British division, please? And it looks like you can. Just beat them. There's a lot of rivers and things in India. Okay, so we're establishing a nice little front line here now. And, oh, that's gonna, of course. So a load of those techs that we just started are now redundant, as these things often are. So anything else? 45, yep. Light cruiser armor, yep. Right, that's everything then. So we can get the screws and things that we're doing. So damage control, yep. And we can get that one, and that one all going. Capital stuff. Anti-air, yeah. And the AP ammunition. Yeah, that's all nearly good to go, to be honest. It's just the light. In fact, what are we waiting on? Yeah, like armor and stuff. We're doing heavy armor forging to the next level, so that'll help. Okay. And these never-ending battles might finally be ending. Might finally be forcing it. Yeah, there we go. That's what we needed. To push over there. So our tanks and things are making their way forwards. We've caught ourselves another infantry unit, by the looks of it. Naval HQ. So 43, we can take that off for a minute to concentrate on more important 43 things. Yeah, like those capital ship ones, we want to get all of those. go. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Leave you behind, but you two, or you five, in you go. And then we can also start thinking about how we're going to push into those allied nations up there. Infantry division there, couple there. Let's actually help you there. Right, we're lending a little tiny bit of support in that part of the world. I'm actually going to take you around, and we're going to take you this way. And looks like our naval landing forces are finally going to get there. Oh. And so much for the British. This I'm more concerned about. This I'm very concerned about, but we'll deal with that. Bloody Australia can't even handle handle some Americans. There we go, and I can see that we just made a really positive movement and got another unit surrounded. Jubbly. So you can go now to reinforce the area up here. And the same thing with you. And these are veterans of the Soviet front. So they will easily handle this. India will be the grandest prize that we'll have achieved so far in 1943. But the year is young, and I've got my eyes on the American mainland in this campaign. And no need for that. And looks like we are beating back a division over here. Would be nice to get over the rivers over here. But there's quite a lot of divisions there, and I don't know if we can do it. Can you please finish the job in this part of the world? Because these guys are never going to get it done if you don't. Right, this river here is a bastard. In fact, all the rivers over there are bastards. Right, 43, Air Force HQ. So that's all of them. So that means we can get these going, and they're both nearly be done. And I don't like the fact we're reaching a natural river line. I find that a little bit off-putting. But we are nearly there now. As in, the majority of our forces have landed successfully and are in position quite neatly. We've taken most of the Indian subcontinent in a pretty record-breaking time speed. And capital ship turbines and things will be done very quickly. Come on. Around you go. And, yeah, we just took out a British ship. Still turn up every now and then. And that Madras district is being a right fucker to have to deal with. Let's try and push to here. And try and just break a little bit of the resolve. And that one's going our way now, which means we can probably help just crack that egg open. There we go, took that, perfect. That just shortens our front lines a little bit. And yeah, we can lend a hand there, that's a good victory. And these British generals, I mean, We've got Mountbatten fighting for us. Aha! Finally. There we go. He knows his place. He's forsaken the Queen and the royal family. What a lad. Come on. Off you go. Right, so cruiser screws. I can finish up. Capital ship damage control, capital ship air search radar, that both seems... They seem reasonable. And we're now max on supplies, which is good. The fuel's still not full, which is a little bit of a small concern, but I won't worry massively immediately. And yeah, we've got our gaps in the line sort of finishing up over here. And let's do a little bit of a support attack there. And we can lend a little bit of help. And then I think with you, we're going to move you up to here. And then you can help over here now. And I can see that you're in position. And that makes me want to go for you and you. Hopefully our bombing will help a little bit. Oh, yeah, surface radar's fine with me. And then back around to carriers, so we can get the next level of light carrier class, which is good. We don't need to do introduction or help, so we've got no need for that. And disable that for a year. And these battles finally look like they're going our way. This, after what feels like a lifetime. There we go. Nice little encirclement, thank you. We're going to send you there, and you there, and you over up there. Everyone's going to head up. And they're only going to head up because we've got some units going back this way. So this is a weak unit, this is a weak unit. Okay. Not great. Not great. Pardon me. Right, so you can move up, as can you. You can just go to there for now. We've got the cav moving on round. And, oh, well, it is a very sad day for the country because he's finally dead. Oh no, the guy who's been magnificent throughout. Oh, well, I'm thinking we just probably need to get a leadership guy in. Now, he's single-handedly, that guy, like, propelled us up to, like, 1945 level tech. Like an absolute machine. So he will forever have my thanks for everything that he did. So 43, 43, 43. Get super carrier armor thickness. Does that mean we can build super carriers soon? At least one. Ah, well there you go. Start getting thinking about building them. So yeah, 43, 43. Yeah, we've got pretty good on that as well. And there's a few Blitzkrieg techs that we can think about as well. Well, that isn't that lovely. And we've got 17 leadership. So that's another 7 to go into this. And one more. Deep battle, anything? Ah, yeah, artillery support. Very good. And Grand Battle, yeah, we can get both of those. We can get some command level stuff soon as well. Loads of stuff that we're going to be way ahead of time on. And they're down to a cav brigade and one single infantry unit. So, colour me not worried. That, yeah, that's just a light armour brigade, so it's not too bad either. You should be a relatively easy grab as well. Okay, so you're heading on in, you're heading in, you're heading in. You're doing okay. And yeah, let's get ourselves another high ranking. Ah, that's a shame. Right. And yeah, another 3 to use, so we can get both of those at a 1943. Get the logistics org. These are all good. These are what I like. Let's keep things rocking and rolling. And I can see that we're slowly getting our units up. It's taking a little bit of time, but we're getting there. Okay, so we're starting to re-outflank them once again. And is that division finally going to kick the bucket? Oh, that battle. That never-ending battle. Oh, holy shit. That was very aggravating. Okay, so if we were to now try and push you the fuck out, would that work? It would! Well, it's about bloody time. Finally breaking them. After all that. So obviously the naval invasion has worked. It has outfoxed the British, who were completely flummoxed by it. They were like, "What? You can naval invade? Oh, that's unacceptable. How unsporting." Right, industrial focus for our puppets. So army. Anyone else? Yeah, we've got a lot of these to do. Army. Anyone else? Oh, what about army? Army? Probably army. Good. And Burma. Oh, I think we're going to have to pick army. And who's this? Oh, Siam. How about army? And anyone else we should worry about? Oh, Australia. I think you should pick army. And Taiwan. Probably army. Or Tanatuva, I should say. And Philippines, why don't you go for army? And who's next? New Zealand, you'll get army. I think that's everyone. That's not good at all up here. The Americans have decided that this is their time to strike now, after all of that shit. So we might need to finish up India a little bit quicker than I thought, just to go deal with that. And this looks like a job for magic. Ah, there we go. This is what I like, everyone. I like an easy breakthrough. Because they can't contain both. Ah, perfect. We won. This we're not winning though, so we can hold off there for a minute. And more rebels, night equipment, and a load of rebel uprisings. And we will let the bodyguard get dealt with by these units here. And is that, oh, there we go. They've got no air defense at all. That's the long and short of it. Air defense? What's that? It doesn't exist. It's magic. And you can go over to here. You can go there. And you can hurry the hell up, hopefully, and go that way. And yeah, another river. Rivers everywhere. Oh, the mouth of the Ganges. You've won a naval battle. We've seen that a lot in this campaign. We haven't lost many. We've got an extra thing here. We can do light cruisers. Make them a little bit better. We've got a load of 43 level naval techs to think about, so we will indeed think about them. Oh, shit over here. Deal with that single... Yeah, deal with that armoured unit, please. Nearly there. Nearly made it in. After all of that. Off you go. Come on. You got this. Boom. Alright, infantry, go. Over we go. Oh, it's about time. What a bloody nightmare that was. Alright, and we're not far away now from being able to move into, as I say, Bhutan and Nepal. So this will unhinge their front over here a little bit. Turkey wants to buy something. I'd love it if Turkey would hurry up and join the Axis. That would be bloody amazing, but my living in hope is not going to come to fruition, I don't think, very quickly. So there's one single infantry division of Brits there. Some armoured division as well. This I'm unhappy with, but we will support that battle there to lend some help over here. Okay, and some more CAGs. The never-ending CAG nightmare. And speaking of CAG nightmare, we've got leadership nightmare going on as well. So Britain is now up to... what? It's lost the majority of its victory provinces there. It's up to 50% now on its national unity issues. There is a small little counterattack going on. Some cocks. Based off the unit card. And some issues with supply and things that we're still having to deal with. But we are starting to wrap up over here. And Afghanistan... we're on our way to rescue you, my friends. We are not going to let you fall. Although... I say that, but... I can make no actual guarantees on that front. You're still quite a far away distance from us. Okay, and then carrier crew training. And yeah, let's lend a hand there. You can lend a hand there. You can try there. You can go there. And what I want to see is I want to see a breakthrough in this part of the world. Come on. In you go. Hopefully they can beat that unit there. It's a single infantry division. And that's just unlocked a load of stuff. And some stuff that's like time delay things, but can't say I see where they are. He's dived. Oh, it's a penalty. Right, well, I'm going to watch this. Come on. Harry Kane. Harry Kane. Please miss. I just find it really funny when like England footballers fuck up. I'm not a massive fan of like international football. Like, I don't really care about it massively. So I kind of want him to sky it just for my own enjoyment. Even though I'm an England fan. No, he scored. It was a good penalty. Fair enough, 1-1. I'm happy with that. It was a win-win for me in that situation. Either Harry Kane misses and it's really funny, or he scores and we draw against Germany. These are, I see these as nothing but wins. And I'm not going to do the IC for resources. I don't think I'm ever going to do that. So, no point even getting involved with it. And these units are bloody slow in this terrain. Like, 0.8 is ridiculous. Oh, bloody hell. And off they go over there. And I don't want to export any tungsten, and the game is starting to destabilize somewhat. So we won't be able to go on for much longer from here. I'll have to hit save soon. Right. Navigation thingy, 45, lovely. Carrier true training? Oh my god. Carrier crew training. Say that 3 times fast. Oh. Alright, we've stopped losing convoys, which is nice. This means we have decimated the navy. And looks like our bombers are starting to tell over here, which is good. And it's also good in this part of the world. And we're actually going to support attack there. Let's turn that in our favour. And that 9th Infantry Division is not having the best of times. Cav is heading on round. Right, anti-air ammunition. 45. Proximity fuse we can do. And destroyer escort roll. Let's get a few of those going. And let's just end that because it's not going our way. But these ones up here are. Battle Commander Recognition, 44, and Destroyer Crew Training, all looking good. Beating that unit back. You're taking a bit of a hint, so you... And eventually they might break, although it seems to be taking bloody forever. What can you reach? Not you. Not there, not there. So it's time to move them. Let's move them to here. And let's start lending a hand in a few spots with these units here. And let's start lending a helping hand against that unit. Want greens everywhere, that's what we want. I'm happy to pay the Navy. Yeah, happy to add medium tank destroyers. And let's just take that port. And still haven't lost their major victory provinces, so these are good things. And the worst of snow is over, apparently. And we'll pay the Air Force. Paying everyone their money at the moment. But these units are going to take a while to recover. But we're also taking a bit of a shellacking. Happy to expand our armaments factories. Bismarck's finally been taken out. That's a bit of a sad bit of news for Germany, but they have got a massive navy, haven't they? What I mean is, like, for Germany in this game, I would expect that they must have put a fair amount into it. And I'd be correct. Holy shit. Submarines have apparently dominated Britain from game start. Because they're ruining them. They've got 4 minutes left. And it's looked like it's going to end 1-1. England, 1-1 draw. It's almost as likely as 0-0. This is why I don't like England. And so they're winning over here and losing over here. Germany, you're an enigma. Italy, you're an enigma. Right, can you finish up, please? There we go. Lovely jubbly. Take them into there. Stay there. Turning that battle around. It's just taking a bit of time. And a lot of level 5 commanders and things dotted around here and there. And another unit's just popped up to deal with that. Lovely jubbly. There, victory there, and some sort of victory here. And yeah, we just made back the money that we lost. Yay, gold mining. Yes, yay on that ugly thing that is Australia, but we could let them take Australia, to be fair, because it would probably like distract a fair amount of American units from the homeland. And then we can just fuck them up. It's not a terrible idea, actually. And that's Deutschland. Artillery barrels. There must have been a major naval action or something where the Brits got the upper hand. And yeah, another destroyer. We did have, yeah, we have got some carriers that are in the production queue. So we are doing some naval stuff. We'll probably build some more land units in a minute because I feel like we need them. And this looks like a good victory here. So armor, we can head that way. You could go there. Combined arms integration, 43. We'll take that off so that we can do fire control system. Round and round we go. Like a most bizarre... I don't even know what the word is, but... let's try and take that out. And also move up one unit there, because we're about to get a bit of support here. Oh no, we're going to have to wait for reinforcements. And there's a light tank unit which is definitely being dealt with. So we'll move up to there. We could move there. We can move up to here. There we go, that's not too bad. Quite happy with this. I would even like to be able to build some infrastructure here. But doesn't quite do anything for us. And we finally out of the shit terrain. Plains. Nothing but plains until there's this big mountain chain here. So that's good. This is all positive. Okay, and that Lahore district unit has been a bit of a thorn for a little while, but looks like we're finally dealing with it. And you can actually move up to deal with it as well. Right, so 44, we can take you off. 45, small caliber tank cannon. I don't suppose that unlocks anything. Nope. So command decision making, and we can get trade interdiction. Submarine crew training, make our subs that we've got left a little bit better. We've got some more captured mines that we can take ownership of. And the Conservative Party, or Britain itself, is up to 36% surrender progress, so pretty much all of India, and aha, victory. Enjoy the little things is what I often think. That's going to be help there. Right, and these battles are not where it's at. Better off trying to punch through the center into these mountains than we are trying to punch through anywhere else. Although that Shinta finally break a little bit if we're not careful. And this Marine Division is actually outpacing the rate of the enemy's advance. This I am slightly worried about. Afghanistan, you just got to hold out a tiny bit longer. I don't want those units to get freed up. Right, political integration. Yeah, we'll let that go. Twin engine, 44, but we can get, yeah, we've got the aero engine ones to do. And I think I'm going to call it an episode here. So thank you very much, everyone. We've invaded India, and we've done very well in our invasion. You know, we've pushed pretty far out. What would be really good now is to try and close the gap over here. So we want to try and get these units freed up so that they can start the onwards push now into this area of the world. Meet up at Ranchi, surround Calcutta, and sort of deal a fatal blow on this flank, which will then enable us to move up towards Afghanistan and towards the Iranian border and things, and then maybe even into the Middle East. So thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Thanks again. Bye-bye.